Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Yeah, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, I'm just tryna get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the second grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid.
Boss Cowboys.
Your voice matters.
Is it the shoes?
It's the shoes. All about the shoes. And I took a look.
Is it the shoes?
Yep. I took a look. And we gonna talk about it. The shoe that's left over. Because we've been dealing with, obviously, since the absence of Hankins, making sure we get some good shoes up in here. So I researched and we go talk about it. Yep. And the only thing I can say just to keep it real.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Woo-wee!
Is it the shoes?
Oh my Lord, it is. So we gonna talk about it at Boss Cowboy Sports.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Is it the shoes?
No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. Need no middleman, I'm the man to man, send it in. I like what I like, me, I know my rights is sipping in. I like having fun, I do what I want, it's what it is. For my son and son, for my daughters, yeah, it's for my twin. I work through the night, I do what I like, get a check, I go for the ride. I've been down the ride for the win. Still move on the hush, never run for none. I face my fears, I just drop a 9 month to month,
Let's
still
go.
from year to year.
Man, welcome to Boss Cowboy
No
Sports.
watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah.
If you got your new watch, put it up.
New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. Get some checks, I invest, and I spend a check. Spend a check, get it back, then I take a rest.
Let's go.
Only race is the human, I take care of my skin. I was doing this as a rookie, now I'm up to vet. Set the trend, set the pace of play. I don't trip, but if I fall, bet I make a way. I take trips in the fall, watch the leaves change. I like to treat every day like it's my B-day. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again.
Welcome to Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Do it again, again, again.
And I need all the executives to have a seat.
Do it again, again, again.
Because we got some work to do. Time to get to work. Time to get to work. So, last week, and pretty much every week on Sundays, that's almost like the day, in my opinion, to reset. To kind of talk about where we are, what's going on. Happy birthday, Chris. Hold on, y'all, man. Y'all say happy birthday to Chris 214. Happy birthday, Chris 214, man. Man, hold on real quick. Clap it up for the homie. Oh. He said he was wait. He said he was singing a song. My bad. But anyway, every week we've been giving clues of what's going on in free agency, right? So we talked about week 1, the red shirts, and how we was already pretty much in a good position. Week 2, we talked about how pretty much week 1 was inactive, but it was still some things that could be done. But now we going into week 3. Week 3 is actually the Dallas Cowboys' time, historically. Historically, that's when the Dallas Cowboys actually go shopping. See, last year wasn't an anomaly. See, last year, they was being aggressive in a way that they never are. So, when they took her Cook and Gilmore in week 1, that's something we haven't seen in like 4 years, a long time. Right. But normally the normal process is around week 3 is where you start seeing the Dallas Cowboys make moves. Right. Because now free agency for the most part has been swallowed up for the most part.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Yeah. Gone for the most part. So generally around this time, people that's left over have generally some type of question mark, generally. And some question marks are justified, some are not. But this is where the Cowboys like to shop. Just what it is. So think about it. Do y'all remember when we picked up Everson Griffin? Do y'all remember that? When did we pick up Everson Griffin? Was it early in free agency?
Oh, hell no.
Do y'all remember when we picked up Clinton Dix? Was it early in free agency? It was late. Do y'all remember when we picked up Poe? Did we pick him up early in free agency or was it late? When did we pick up Quinn? Do you remember we picked up Quinn from the Bears? Was that early in free agency or late? Week 3 is where we start shopping. I'm just being honest. This is where if you go see some moves from the Cowboys, it's gonna be this week. And I would say usually it's going to be about 2. Sometimes they'll get hot and they'll come down with 3. But I would anticipate this week we're going to see 2 more signings. And these are because, see, the Dallas Cowboys, they're not going to change one thing that's fundamental to their draft strategy. They definitely believe as much as possible to at least have quality bodies in place in order to at least try to have an attempt in the draft to go BPA. So with that thought, they still have work to do. They still need to shore up their draft needs by having bodies in place that won't make them have to reach or stretch. So, and they're not there. So, because they're not there, you can anticipate a couple of more moves. And in my opinion, this is a period in which we might end up being a little bit happy this week. Just depending on how it play out. It's going to be something I bet it's gonna be something to where some of us go like it, some of us go hate it. Because right now, pretty much everything is, for the most part, empty. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. So, a perfect example. Now we finna get into people I actually looked at, right? Because I looked at the candidates that I promised we was gonna look at. And I'm gonna go through them. The shoes or the defensive tackles that's left, right? So, before I start kind of breaking them down, the first thing I'm gonna say is all you gotta do is look at the list and you can see just how fast it goes. If you just it's within 2 weeks, it's pretty much gone.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
Yeah. Most of it is swallowed. Swallow. Shout out to the Law Nation, man. I got that button from the homie Law, but it's perfect, bro. It's perfect for this show.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
Ooh, swallowed. Oh, man. But we talked about some people that's left, right? And it's some people I still got to research. Because this is the good news. It ain't going to be no rush after this week. My boy DMV in the building. What's going on, DMV? OG, DMV, you've been doing some good damn work, bro. I've been loving your content, man. I've been loving your videos. I like your short videos. You've been doing your thing. Just heavy hitting points. If y'all not following DMV, y'all follow the dude. He that dude. Yeah. So I forgot where I was going. But anyway, I can make it up on the spot. Y'all know how it is. If you do content, you know how it is. Sometimes you got to make it up on the spot. But one thing I will say, just kind of looking at this list, is we talked about some specific names, right? We talked about some people that could come in and help us. And I remember what I was thinking now. We got time after this week. We got time to scrub this list. We do. Because what's going to happen after this week? Is most of your teams going to start putting all their human resources, or most of it, on a draft. And then they're going to draft some guys. And when the draft ends, most teams are going to feel like they filled most of their needs. So the people that's sitting out there after the draft then become risk at not even being in the league. It can make you desperate. It can also make you a good deal. So we got time now after this week. But this is the last week. If you go shop, you got to shop this week. This is a week I would say, please don't sit back and wait on the phone to ring. Not this week. Because it's bad and it's getting worse.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
It's bad and it's getting worse. All right, so let's go through some of these people. And I'm serious when I say swallowed up. So one of the first ones on the list is crazy because I did all this work looking at Austin as a candidate. And he got picked up today. I'm talking about I finished, did some video work on him, queued up some video to talk about him, and he already got swallowed up today.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Yeah. So like it's fast, y'all. And see, this the problem. Cowboys, while you sitting back being bougie, your options are truly being swallowed up.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Yeah. So it ain't even no use of talking about Austin because he gone. So next, Sue. Sue was somebody that was brought up. Okay. And so I took a look at Sue, and what I did is I looked at Sue, especially a lot of the tape, to try to keep everything equal. DMV, we talked about this. What I try to do when I'm looking at potential candidates, I like to see as much as possible you against top talent, or I want to see you against similar talent, because then that's going to help me compare it. So most of the film, as much as possible, I try to find clips of people playing Dallas. Because isn't that the best film to watch? Isn't that going to tell you a lot about a defensive tackle? How they play against Dallas? So as I'm, one thing I can say about Sue is I just didn't look at the talent of Sue. You can see Sue getting pushed. He's 74. He getting pushed. But one thing you can see about Sue is it was still resources allocated to him. But I think he also, when he was acquired by the Eagles, that was actually a good push on Zach Martin. For real. That was actually pretty decent. Keep in mind, that's Anchor King right here. It's not a bad bull rush. Not bad. But when, looking at Sue and looking at him going to Philly, what I realized is he was put in because basically Milton Williams wasn't kind of coming through for them. He was kind of looking kind of. So Philly doesn't sit on their hands. They went and got Sue, right? So, but he was still in a very, very, very deep defensive tackle room. Very, very deep. So he's number 74. Very, very deep. And the problem is Sue was not playing zero with the Eagles. Zero is being straight up over the center. He was playing more of a 5. Yeah. Over the guard. A lot. Yeah. So the thing that I'm going to say about a lot of these candidates, and I'm being honest, man. A lot of us have ideas and we say stuff like, Sue, man, let's get Sue, or let's go get this. Some of these people are hard to grade because it's actually requiring something that's almost unfair. Hold on. It's requiring imagination. So you got to actually use your imagination. So the issue with Sue is, in my opinion, from me watching him in very limited spaces, I would say if you go try to do something about this swallowed up situation that we sitting in, Sue would be somebody that you go get right now. Or if you're not gonna call Sue, the best time to call him is after the draft. That's gonna be the best time to give Sue a call. And I'm gonna call it the Jason Peters plan. Yeah, the Jason Peters plan, where you over the hump, but we don't really like what we got. So it's best to get this guy in camp early. if you start trying to get somebody like Sue doing a season and he's almost retired, you almost have no chance. See, remember, it took too long to get Jason Peters ramped up. Why? He was coming off the couch. Y'all remember that? And we pulled Jason Peters for emergency purposes. Same thing we can do with Sue, but it's about the timing. When do you do it? When does it make sense? The timing to me would be after the draft. But from most of the film that I watch, right, I will say this. These guys are harder to grade because most of them are frankly out of position as you're watching the film. So let me give you a perfect example. Let me show you the difference. So this is Jonathan Hankins. All right. Where's Jonathan Hankins right now? Where's he lined up? Is he over the guard or the center? See, when I was grading Hankins, it was easy to see why he was a fit for what we needed, because his league tape is clear that you getting a true one. Not somebody that played five. Now, we know Sue can play the one, but I'm saying the recent tape that you saw is not going to see him on a 0 right over the center. You're not seeing it. So you basically using your imagination. We using our imagination. And sometimes it works because you can transfer. You can say, okay, I can see the power. I can see, I can see the feet. I can see the hands, the punch. I can see it. It can transfer. It's almost like people that are draft a tackle and move them to guard. Sometimes you do that, but not because because he's playing tackle, for instance. You're doing it because you can see him doing it. It's your imagination, so you can see it. So as you watching Hankins in the middle, right? Everything that we needed, you can see he had. Like, you can see it. Like, it's right here. Consistently lined up at the 0, right over the center, right? Taking on the doubles, shedding the blocks, like right now. Go shed the block, So when you grade these guys compared to what you can see with Hankins before we acquired him, I'm just telling y'all, I know we named some of these people, but what's on film is not guys that's playing what we saying we need. I'm just being honest. Most of the names that we named, they not playing like Hankins was playing when he was coming over. Nope. So let's go to the next. All right. So then this was Marlon, right? So Marlon is somebody that was brought up as a year 4 candidate, which I like year 4 DTs because usually they've hit their maturity, right? When you look at Marlon, number 92, I don't really see a major game changer. I see more of a decent body. I would say an upgrade to Carlos Watkins, what Carlos Watkins was. But I don't even see, and I'm just being honest, I don't see Jonathan Hankins, but I see decent. Like right here, that's a pretty damn good job right there. That pretty damn good job right here. Taking on that combo, that deuce block, and coming free, making that tackle with his loose hand. That's nice. That's nice. I'll take that all day. I don't see the strength at the point like I was seeing with Hankins, but Marlon is somebody that would make sense of, but he's to me somebody that if you sit back, wait on your phone to ring, he can get swallowed.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Because it's starting to get empty, y'all. Yeah, it's not too many left. Yeah, and Marlon was not quite Marshall's. He was a second rounder, but I remember Marlon coming out of Auburn because he was playing with Brown. One thing that if you watch his film close, one thing you see is he also smart because he's the one that's lining up a lot of the guys. And I remember at Auburn, they had him playing all over the line of scrimmage. So it says a lot about him. But he's still available. But he's also available right now, and they getting away fast. So the best thing we could all hope for, is that these guys make it past this week and don't get swallowed up.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Is it the shoes?
Yep. So, because we already lost one that I did a film clip with. So let's go through a couple of more. Then I'm gonna kind of tell y'all how I see everything playing out. All right, so we got a couple of more that we discussed as potential people that can come in as shoes, right? You know. So when I looked at some of these guys, hold on real quick, because I know we talked about Campbell. We talked about, yeah, he's gone. Rakeem. So Rakeem, he's somebody, when I watch his film, I'm gonna just be honest, I don't really see anything too special. I don't. Number 93. Yeah, I just don't. Like, I see kind of like more Jag. Now, I trust the people that was high on him though. So like my boy Tyrone Church got some good eyes. But when I turned on the Dallas game, I wasn't impressed, right? And sometimes you can watch one game and it's just honestly just, you know. Then you'll turn on another game, he'll look like a superstar. So I'm gonna get with my boy Tyrone and we go talk about it. I'm gonna say, man, what games really, because he said this is his number one tackle. Now, and when you go look at his background, right, and research his background, he's basically been the victim for most of his career of very deep rooms. That's very important. Yeah, you can see, man, he ain't getting no action. No push, no pass rush at all. Tyler is locking this dude down. This is easy work for Tyler, man. I'm just keeping it real, bro. See, that's why I want to watch these dudes against Dallas. I want to see what you do against Tyler. Because how you play against Tyler gonna tell me a lot about you. Man, they blocking him up with ease. But this is Tyler. We talking about one of the best guards in the league. So if you hold yours on Tyler, you something. But he's been a victim of deep rooms. So he had to play with Vita Vea, right? You know, got a Super Bowl with Vita Vea, right? And I'm gonna go watch some of those games because when I was researching, it was a lot of reports that said when Vita Vea was injured, Rakeem stepped up big time. And he's still available right now. So, but then also look at him with the Giants. Who's sitting over at the Giants right now? Who's sitting over at the Giants? You talking about some of the best. Williams, Dexter Lawrence. How you go play some one tech with them dudes? So on certain teams, you a one tech, you just not better than Vita Vea, Dexter Lawrence, you know? So this is where my boy Tyron can be right. Rakeem could be a treasure to Dallas, but not quite good enough. So yeah, that was pretty decent. It was okay. So now the person that, to me, I think we need to just go ahead and take him off the list. Campbell. I'm just being honest. It just don't make sense to me at all. Especially when you see Campbell, a lot of times we saying we want Campbell potentially to play a one tech, but he was lined up wide mostly with Atlanta. At the most, he would play over the guard at a 5 at the most, right? So they would every now and then try to get creative with Campbell. But when I saw Campbell over the guards, not impressive, not impactful. Hankins was way better. And I'm gonna put it like this. If you go look at the stats, like look at them right there. Just see, this is, see, you, that's what you want to see right here for everybody that want to see. Okay, what could he look like if you put him over the center? This is Campbell over the center right here. And then, but this might have been a bad game. But from what I was watching, pretty much every time they tried to shade him over the guard or the center.
Oh, hell no.
I just don't see it. I don't see it. Plus, Campbell, yeah, Campbell go probably cost the most money. So you talking about somebody who go cost probably the most, who got the least amount of film from where you need him, and looking like he greatly lost a step?
Oh, hell no.
So from the limited film that I've watched, my answer is absolutely, hold on real quick.
Oh, hell no.
That's my answer. So as I'm looking at these, basically looking at these potential defensive tackles, just to be all the way honest with you, man, we about out of groceries. Yeah. It's hardly any groceries left. Real talk. Just keeping it real. I think we took too long. Now I'm gonna keep looking, because at this point you gotta look for the specials. And those of us who hoping and praying for some DT to show up, so far based on my research,
oh, hell no.
I see bodies, I don't see answers. I see bodies, I don't see answers. See, like Carlos Watkins, that was a body. See, a Vita Vea, that's an answer. Dexter Lawrence, that's an answer. I even think quitting Bohanna going into year 3 or year 4 was an answer. I ain't even talking about, I'm just talking about a guy that's developed and ready to come in and do full run stopping duties. I don't see him. I don't really see him, but I do see bodies. So let me tell you, does that mean all hope is lost? No. This is how I see it, and y'all tell me if y'all think I'm tripping. Because it's been environments like this before. It's been environments, right? Where we obviously spent no resources on defensive tackle. Y'all remember that? Where Rod would pull guys almost out the trash. And he would make it work. But the key was he coached max effort every time. So in an environment like this, it's gonna come down to me your coaches. Cause see, right now, it's gonna be your coaches, Jeff and Zimmer, that's gonna have to do based on what I'm seeing right now and what's available. I'm just keeping it real. We gonna have to have, which is a hard thing to do, y'all. I'm just keeping it real. We are gonna have the re-emerging of Rod Marinelli.
You want answers?
Because I don't see the answers in the talent. Not what's left. I just don't see it. Yep, it's gonna come down to the coaches. And like my boy JB said, high motor guys. Yep. And if you're not a high motor guy, you're gonna have to have some coaches that pull it out of you. Cause see, that's one thing we all knew with Rod. Have you ever in your life watched any one of our defensive line men under Rod not go all out every play? Can you remember even one game where you walked away like, damn, the D-line was lazy?
Oh, hell no.
Rod would be spitting, cussing, fussing, but one thing for sure, them boys was not gonna be lazy. So just like we talked about last week, the stretching of Will McClay, right now, based on what they doing with these shoes, this is the stretching of our coaching. And our coaching just can't be good. It has to be great.
Is it the shoes?
It's the shoes, man.
Is it the shoes?
Yup. It's the damn shoes. You done came in here. It's the shoes. It is the shoes.
Is it the shoes?
Yeah. But the good news is we still have more than what Rod ever had. What if they would have drafted a first round defensive tackle for Rod? Man, remember they found David Irvin out the trash. You was able to give people like Rod a failed David Irvin, who was a late round developing pick. David Irvin had nothing but the raw tools. That's all he had. But when when you married David Irvin with Rod, see, at least this coaching staff has what Rod never had: a priority at defensive tackle in the draft. Yeah. So, y'all know I'm real good at them details. My boy say, boss, the Rams ran up and down the field against Rob Minnerly defense a couple of seasons ago. Do you remember why? Do you remember why? Because I do. Why? You don't remember the injuries? You don't remember who the defensive tackles were? How we had to pull a guy up off a practice squad to play in the playoffs? Yeah. Rod pretty much always had trash. Yeah. But he got the most out of it. Yeah. So, yeah, it was injuries. Matter of fact, let me ask y'all a question. Was the Rams a running team that year? Nah, they was not.
Oh, hell no.
So what gave them confidence to come in there and run at us like they did? Here's our depth chart. It was the injuries. Yeah. We had no defensive tackles. Even Antoine Woods was hurt. Yeah. We ain't have nothing. That's why Rod defense got ran on like that. But in terms of Elford though, ain't nobody had nothing to say about them Elfords. Yeah. So I want to kind of show some opportunities as well, because this goes to what Stephen Jones was saying, right? Because Stephen Jones, he defined where opportunities can come from. All right. So let me show y'all, because I looked at it. Y'all give me 1 second. All right. So here we go. Remember, Stephen Jones talked about that there are teams that's going to have some cap issues, that it's going to create a market because they going to start unloading talent based on cap needs. Which is true. It's some reasons why there could be some talent that comes available. Defensive tackle talent. See, defensive tackle talent can come available. All right, let's talk about this. We go call this.
You want answers?
So one reason defensive tackle talent can become available: deep DT rooms. Let me ask y'all a question. Was Carlos Watkins bad for the Dallas Cowboys? Was Carlos Watkins bad? I'm waiting on y'all answers. So what happened to Carlos Watkins then? You know what happened? The room got deep. See, none of us was mad at Carlos Watkins. That's why I just asked the question and waited on the answer. I said, was he bad? I'm seeing overwhelming most people saying no. Nah, he wasn't bad. We was cool with it. He was solid. Like, I'm not seeing nobody. Yeah. The closest is my boy Montana. He said he was mid. And I think that's fair. I think mid is fair. I think, yeah. He had some splash plays, but he was mid. I would say mid, but none of us at least had no problem with him though. You see what I'm saying? We went over here like, oh man, he trash. Yeah, I would say he was serviceable. We weren't having no nosebleeds with him. We wasn't having, but why did he have to go? Deep room. The room got deep. See, that's why after the draft, sometimes you do get a second wave of opportunities because of deep rooms.
You want answers?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Recently drafted defensive linemen can do that. So if I'm looking at where Dallas might have some opportunities, right? Because I know we mad, but I'm not finna lay down. I still go keep my brain trying to figure out ways, right? So what's the teams at the bottom with cap issues right now? We got the Falcons. We got the Browns. We got the Seahawks. Then it's Dallas in terms of available cap. I see your super chat, big dog. I'm finna get to it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at those teams. Let's look at their depth. So the first team I'm gonna look at, which looks like an opportunity, the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns look like a good opportunity because it fits very well a lot of the things that we just discussed. We said deep DT room. They have a very deep DT room. 4 deep. Yep. Y'all remember Maurice Hurst? Y'all remember him? Had that heart issue. Had a first round grade. End up getting drafted in the 6th round. That's Marshall's. Deep room. Oh, he was, yes, right. He was drafted in the 5th. Yeah. Then on top of that, what do we also say? Look for a team where they got a recent draft pick. Do y'all remember Syka from UCLA? Y'all remember him? Isn't this the type of team you call? Why? Because they got a emerging DT. They got vet DTs. To me, this is the type of team that might be open for a trade. Yeah. I remember Montana. That's why I asked about him from last year. Because I know a lot of us liked him. I said UCLA. That's right. It was Baylor. You right. My fault. I said UCLA. You right. I was thinking the guard. What's his name? Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. What's that UCLA guard? He went to New England. Y'all help me. Help me out. I can't remember his name. I hate that. Y'all said UCLA. I did say UCLA. I messed up. Yeah, he went to Baylor. But y'all know what I'm saying, though. It's the fact that he's a young player. It's almost like what happened with Georgia Local, right? When Jesse Bates was drafted to the Bengals. Yeah. Georgia Local was on contract, but it was like, shit, we can go with the old dude that we paying a lot, or we can let him go and go with this young guy who got bigger upside. Maffa, thank you. Thank you, C. Burleson. It was Maffa. Thank you, bro. Thank you. yeah. My boy said I got a brave photo of the UCLA player. Me too, bro. Me too. It was Maffa. It was Maffa. Man, I've been having brain farts all day, bro. But now, this is that type team that could be an opportunity to where, especially if they draft. Now, imagine if the Browns draft a defensive tackle. They getting rid of one of these dudes. And so these are the type of opportunities that could flush out. Because this perfectly fits exactly what Stephen Jones said, right? What did Stephen Jones say? It's going to be some teams out here that's going to release players on contract for cap reasons. So the Browns is somebody I would say the Cowboys should go ahead and give a call to, fill it out. They just make sense. And to me, they should make that call now. Just even based on the depth that we seeing. The overwhelming depth that you see. And the fact that they are in a very bad cap position. Yeah. So they fit both. So let's take a look at the next team. Atlanta. So Atlanta is different. Their depth is not even close to what we just saw with the Browns. Now they're older at defensive tackle. So even though they don't have the cap space, they also don't have the talent. They basically gotta hold on to what they got. So that's not a fit. Just keeping it real. Yeah, you could get on the phone and try to talk to them, but it would kind of be stupid. Then another team to look at is Seattle, right? But Seattle is more than likely a no because they're deep at defensive tackle, but they just acquired Jonathan Hankins. So likely that they not letting nothing go over there at all. So basically, man, keeping it real, everything looks
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
So the opportunities just look limited, but I promised y'all I was going to look at some of the people that was available, especially because they was brought up last week. And I wanted to give a real analysis of what we look like. And
Is it the shoes?
it's not looking too good for Dallas in terms of talent. And I ain't gonna lie to you, so far, if I said that we are better without Hankins, I would be lying, bro. Because it is nobody right now that I see that's even close to what Hankins was. I'm just being honest. In terms of ideal fit. Somebody you could turn on the tape and see him doing exactly what you said you needed in Dallas. Did anybody ever figure out what Hankins got paid? Did y'all ever figure that out? Cause I never heard what did he end up signing to Seattle for? Did y'all ever figure that out? Cause I still really want to know that. Cause I think that was a major ball drop, especially if he only went for like $2 million or something like that, bro. Ooh. Cause see, I'm just being honest. From all the film I watch, bro, I don't see nobody so far available. That look at that. Yeah, good push, and this is going against Kelsey. This is going against, at that time, the best center. Them boys mano a mano, taking on them doubles. This is Hankins. You look at Hank. Look at Big Hank. Man, y'all can, boy, say you can say what you want, but Hank was a football player. Man, Hank ate that double, ate it up. Ooh, and got him clowning. Dallas, you so goofy. Look. Ooh, Hank got him clowning. You goofy ass Dallas. You don't need no. Oh my gosh, they piss me off. So, let me take the super chat. All right, so I got me one super chat. My boy Q Dog. He said, "Happy with the Cowboys. The deal was deep, so you lost Bonham in 23 and Ridgeway in 22. Good players get let go in camps and salary dumps." I agree. Yeah, like it's some opportunities that's gonna come up. It is. It's some opportunities that's gonna come up. I agree. It's just that we don't know where they gonna come from. You know, and hopefully Dallas picks up the phone. Like for real. Then we got us another super chat. He said, my boy Chris 214, he said, "Happy birthday, Chris." Yeah. He said, "What would you like to see Maz improve on the most?" I would for the most part, I would want to see Mozzie not push as much. I'll start with the basics. I want you to make it hard for the guard to climb to the next level. I want you to be able to take on those doubles like Hank and keep my linebackers free. So even if he put on dirty weight, just nasty cheeseburger, soda, just disgusting. Yeah, do whatever you gotta do. That's what I would want to see. He said Dallas needs to draft my boy Mike Hall Jr. I wouldn't be mad at Mike Hall. Do you think Mike will make an impact right now? Montana. Cause see, that's the only thing about when you draft these guys. Cause you know, I like Mike. It's just hard to get these dudes to come in and make an immediate impact. That's my only issue with young DTs. That's it. That's my only knock. Is I just don't trust them. Because I hardly ever see one come in and make a year one impact. Hardly ever. So, man, I appreciate them super chats, man. Y'all ramping things up. All right, we finna take some calls now too. Let's get it.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby, down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. CD on my back and it feel light to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me.
All right. My boy Chris 214. You live.
Oh, what's going on, boss?
What's up with it?
Not much. Yeah, I was speaking to a coworker of mine, and we were speaking about Mozzie. He was saying, "Oh man, Mozzie ain't did nothing. I said, "Hey, listen, bro, hold on, man. It's year one. Everybody do not come out the gate swinging like Aaron Donald.
No.
Like Aaron Donald is damn near like a Tom Brady on I would say like a D tackle. That's what Aaron Donald is.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like you just don't see that year one. Aaron Donald came out the gate swinging like, hey, this dude gonna be a problem for years.
Right.
So, I mean, we got to keep that in mind too, y'all. I mean, yeah, we do want to see better from Mozzie, but hey, Dexter Lawrence, he wasn't. Look how he is.
Yep.
Year one, he wasn't swinging, but
nope.
Look at where he's built himself at.
Yep.
Dexter Lawrence is one of the best in the league right now.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah, so it's like, hey, we got to give this man some time. And that's probably, man, like, that's one of, like, the biggest things with our fan base. We don't like to wait for nobody.
Yeah, it's real. It's unrealistic expectation, man. All the time. Like, we should have known better than to expect a year one defensive tackle to make an instant impact. Like, for even people to say the word bust, it's like, this the one position you just don't know, honestly, until year three. You really don't.
Oh yeah. Because I mean, hey, listen, a running back, they can hit the ground running.
Yeah,
hey,
receivers.
Yep.
Yep.
Do that
Corners. Yep. Safeties.
Yeah, like
linebackers. Yeah, all of them can hit the ground running.
Right, exactly. But that D tackle, that's bro. That's probably the only spot on
tight
the field.
End. I would say that and tight end. Those two positions take a while. Generally. Yeah.
Yeah. So, one more question. Who do you think? Well, based upon what you think is going to happen with this offensive line, how do we draft round one?
It depends on who's sitting there. That's how. It just depends on who's sitting there. I want them to get a tackle. I want them to go offensive line. I do.
So that means that Tyler gonna stay at guard.
It depends on who's sitting there. So, like, if it's Barton, Tyler is moving to left tackle, and Barton is gonna play center and left guard, and he's gonna rotate. He gonna get work at all of it. If it's
all right.
Yeah, it just depends on who's sitting there. You know what I mean? If
Okay.
you know, but I want one of these tackles, man. It makes sense. It makes sense, and the reason why I'm super big on it, because it's not too many drafts where you get first round tackle talent at the bottom of the first. That hardly it never happens. You know what I mean? So when you can get a first round tackle, you set for 10 years.
Nah, facts. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I know people hate it because, drafting for the future. I can't turn down Black Friday, bro. I'm sorry. I just can't, bro. It's Black Friday, bro. You feel me? You feel
Getting the deal.
Getting a deal, bro.
You want answers?
Say, it's just what it is.
All right.
Good call, Chris.
Yeah, all right, boss. Hey, it's not my birthday, man. I was just trying to say in the song.
Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday.
All right, bro.
Oh, man. Hey, Coach, talk to me. Talk to me, Coach.
What's up, boss?
What's up?
I know I've been hearing a lot of people give y'all pocket praise about believing in Will McClay. But if you really think about it, boss, he hasn't been wrong. He picked Ridgeway. Ridgeway started last year for the Redskins. He started half the year his year. Hannah was in the rotation for Detroit. Both those guys was our one text. But we had guys named Gallimore who, guess what, guys? Will McClay doesn't pick who stays. The coaches do. Dan Quinn picked Gallimore over both our one texts. So think about it like this, guys. We would have Bohanna, Ridgeway, and we probably wouldn't even draft Monty, boss. We would have Bridgewater. Think about it. But on that, guys, Will McClay doesn't make that call. He don't. I'm telling you right now, if you know football, he goes to the coaches and, hey, a guy's coming off injury. Y'all remember, guys, a guy was coming off injury. They thought they could sneak Ridgeway. And Redskins picked him right up. Hannah, same thing. They thought they could put him on the practice squad. Detroit. So, as far as Will McClay,
got swallowed up.
He got yes. So, in Will McClay, I do trust. And at the same time,
good point.
You gotta look at it. You gotta look at it. We have picked up D tackles before off the scrap heap in the middle of the season.
Yep.
So like I said, I'm a little, I'm not going to be that bothered, but at the same time too, you have an all-pro guard.
Yeah.
And he was really good as a starting tackle.
Yeah.
Boss, I do not want my $60 million quarterback being protected by any of these rookies. You know why, guys? Because the best rookie tackles get beat. These are facts.
Now,
so
that's a damn fact.
So it is a great tackle draft. It really is.
Maybe Panay. Maybe Panay might be the only one.
Come on, yes. But like you were saying, boss, it's easy to take a tackle, make him a guard, and be successful.
Yeah.
Than to take a tackle and have a tackle be a stud year one. Guys, the two guys that's going to the Hall of Fame, Williams and Tyron Smith, both in the same time period. The best two left tackles we have seen. They wasn't that good in first year. These are facts. Look it up.
Yep.
So that's all I got.
Man, that's a good call, bro. Good call. Thank you, Coach. Yeah, man, Coach killed that. Then just jumped off. I ain't mad at it. Montana.
What's going down, boss?
What's up, man?
Can't call it.
What's on your mind, bro?
Hey, not much. I just want to say, like, hey, man, I don't know why everybody want to build a team up when they don't even want a quarterback. They want to rebuild anyway. So,
yeah,
just, let what I mean? Let them do their thing. Let all the good players leave so they can get what they want, and they gonna, you know what I mean, revert back to the old days. You know what I mean? So it's Steven
Hold
Jones,
on,
you know what I'm saying?
Montana.
He don't care for real.
Montana, do you want that?
I don't want that, but they do.
So since you don't want that and I don't want that, we gotta talk against it, bro. It's our duty. It is.
Man, listen. It is what it is at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just sit back, enjoy the greatness right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you feel like the writing on the wall for that?
If I was them, I'll leave.
Yeah.
If I was in that shoe, I would bang. I'll be like, y'all don't want to win anyway, so I'm out of there. If I was in CD's shoes, I would not sign.
I've been hearing that.
If I was in Parsons' shoes, I wouldn't. I love my team, man. I love my team. Like, if I was young and I was getting drafted, I would pray to God not to get drafted to Dallas, bro. Because I understand how they do business, and that's not how you do business, man. That's not how you get people want to come to your team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're pushing the attraction away. You know what I mean? They're all in the media, all in the news, and they're showing their hand. That's not gonna want a player to be like, oh yeah, I want to go to Dallas. This is not the '90s. Don't nobody want to go to Dallas, man. We could cry for every player. They're going to go the other way and take that other contract. It never fails. And we'd be like, dang, how did they mess that up? No, the player don't want to go. The player do not want to be there. It may be their favorite team. That's like if Patrick Mahomes, the Dallas Cowboys is one of his favorite teams. If that quarterback position was vacant, we never had Dak Prescott. Do y'all honestly think he will want to stay? No. He's going to go somewhere and go get him what he got going on right now.
Yeah.
It hurts. It hurts. It do. But
yeah, I'm gonna give these dudes that business though, Montana. You feel me? I'm gonna just give these dudes the business because I'd rather, with all my heart, go to sleep saying, I tried to tell you before it happened. You feel me? You know, as long as I can say that, I'm good. That's it.
Yeah, I understand that, but let's listen to this. Yeah, we heard Parsons beg to go there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? That's because he's the type of player they will love. You know what I'm saying? Because he do what they like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's different. It's different with other players that's not like that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's big names and all that. They're going to go somewhere else. It hurt. But
the conference has been locked.
I mean, you know, we could pull a Green Bay, but you know what I mean? Or we could do what they did to Al Davis. But hey, man, you know, that's for another day, man. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate it, Montana.
Call, man.
Oh,
it's
man, always.
Great to see y'all keep going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Y'all keep going, keep pushing it.
Oh, no
Maybe
doubt.
they will hear, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only thing we can do, big
all right,
dog.
Man. Have a good one.
You too, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's a good call, man. Hold on real quick. JV, you live.
Boss.
Yo.
What's good, man? How you doing?
Good, man.
Hey, this is JV, man. So I just want to say, man, I appreciate everything you do, bro.
Ain't no problem.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna sit up here and agree with all what Choctaw just got through saying. I feel exactly how he feels. These players don't want to play for this front office and their dealing. You know, it don't make no sense, the things that these folks have to go through. But that's just my opinion with agreeing with Choctaw.
Yeah.
What I really want to talk to you about was in the second round, is there a defensive lineman that you see available that would be available for the Cowboys to pick that can make an impact?
Not year one?
Lineman, or a defensive end or a defensive tackle?
Not year one? No. Not one. Not even one.
That's gonna be then.
Because it hardly ever happens.
Because I'm looking at this team right now because we need 2 defensive linemen. Just to be honest with you, a defensive end and a defensive tackle, and that's just for rotation because we wear those guys out by week 17.
Yep.
With the current roster we have.
Right.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
And you know this offensive line that we have. We can go with unrestricted free agents, but I would prefer to have that dude on that offensive line. I want a dude up there, and that dude could be Powers or it could be Barton. You know, if we could get him, but that would be a first round pick.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why I asked about the second round. And we still need linebackers, and we need improvement from our wide receiver core. But man, it would be kind of hard looking at this next season. But I'm a be there with my team. I'm gonna be there supporting the Cowboys. But man, hey, if our voice, we need our voice up there in their face. And if you know these guys, if you know someone that can get our voice up there to their face, they need to be there yesterday in their face. Because we have far too many holes. And these guys, and this front office has done absolutely nothing to try to actually improve this team. And that's just my take on the whole thing. And I like I said, I do love what you have going on. I love everything you do, you know what I'm saying, because you speak on it and you don't hold back.
No.
But I'm just saying what I feel.
No, I get it. And you got, I just never look past pick 15 for instant impact on the defensive line. Once it goes past pick 15, I say it's 3 years. You know what I mean? Because the only players that make immediate impacts on the defensive line generally are top 15 guys. Generally, So, so we gonna have to get that dude. You right. I think you spoke number facts. We gonna have to get that dude. But also, to be honest,
swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
So far, we've been swallowed up.
We have, and the thing is, when I'm out here with you and Law and Landlord and HDM West Coast, all the other guys, JC and Tuck and DMV and all them, they have these old bitch made ass trolls. I'm sorry, I shouldn't cuss, but they have these trolls out here, and I just wish I could just see them face to face so I could slap the face out of their mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Get it off your chest, bro.
They piss me off so much.
Get it off your chest.
I don't want to.
Okay,
I don't want
hold
to
back.
come here
Hold back.
and blow your channel up. You know what I'm saying?
can't handle the truth.
But
You want answers?
I'm being honest, and I just have to sit up here and deal with it the same way as everyone else in chat. I know you get the honor of ignoring their comments and all that, and keep on preaching facts and all that, while they get to sit up there and troll off and dispute everything you say, as well as what Law says, as well as what Landlord says, as well as what AC, as well as what everyone else says, and keep on saying the dumb bullshit that come out their motherfucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm over here.
You good, bro? Hey, man,
crazy.
it's tough times, bro.
I'm not gonna say nothing else. but we good, and I appreciate you.
No problem, bro.
For real.
No problem, man. Let's keep it up, man.
And, hey, man, love your channel, and hey, man, just do your thing.
All right, man. You too. Good call, man.
All right, man.
That's our last call, man. Appreciate all y'all who called in. Somebody dropped out, man. I'm sorry. If you had to go, it's all good though. Yeah, Tyrone Church. Yeah, I researched that whole list we discussed, and I do agree. Yeah, it's starting to get dry. It's we swallowed up. It's just what it is. I believe the guys that we discussed, I think some of them could work, but I'm not as, from me reviewing the film that I watched on these guys, it's taking a lot of imagination for them to be ideal fits. Now, that does work. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw what you're saying. Okay, hold on. Now, I know one of them got signed. Who else got signed? Because I know Austin got signed. Who else got signed, Tyrone? Who else got swallowed up?
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Yeah, who been swallowed? Catch me up, Tyrone.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
Yeah, I know they got one because it pissed me off because I did all this film work and I was getting ready to talk about him, and then he got signed right before I went live. I'm like, this mother. Okay, Raheem. Yeah. Do you know who got him? Let me look. Give me 1 second. Cause I broke him down today as well. Cause I know we discussed that last week. Give me 1 second. Yeah, man. Swallowed up.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Dallas took too long.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
Yeah, man. You got to take care of them shoes, bro. Yeah. You got to take care of them shoes because they will get... And I started the show. I say, man, the best thing we can hope is to get past week 3. And at the start of week 3, they getting swallowed up. The best chance we had was to get past this week. For real. Because that means all the defensive tackles available would have been deals. So what does that tell Dallas? What should that tell Dallas? Like, shouldn't that tell Dallas that defensive tackle is important to see how fast? Isn't that what it's saying? When you look at how fast these defensive tackles are gone?
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Look, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets didn't talk.
JC, what's up, man?
Moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets didn't taught me. I'm just trying to get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the 2nd grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid. Love, dollar bill, listen close, this is not a drill. Cause hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in light, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been in traction, surplus with niggas lacking, shining light but still be blacking, red lights will stop the action, green to go, even when it's slow. Higher heights to balance out the lows. Can't ride the wave cause you ain't got a boat.